to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for clicking this video and wanting to watch it. And if you're a returning subscriber, huge hats to you. Thank you so much for supporting your girl. If this is the first time you're coming across me, you're seeing my face on your screen, my name is Okonkwo. I am a Nigerian content creator who works remotely as a product marketing manager in Dallas, Texas. In today's video, I am super excited to share with you guys what's in my work bag as a product marketing manager working in tech. I know you guys are going to be wondering, but girl, you said you work remotely. Yes, I do work remotely, but occasionally my company will fly me out to Seattle for work, team week and stuff, and I love to just, dress up like the parts, like I'm working in the office. And other times I would stop by the office here in Dallas to work from there, or just go to a Starbucks near me to work. Whenever I do all of that, I always go with my work tote bag. So I figured what better way than to share with you guys all the essentials that I carry with me, especially because the last one I did was very old. So this is a new updated what's in my work as a remote worker. I am super excited about today's video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, like this video, share with your friends if you found it super helpful or informational. Before we get started, let me show you guys the bag. Let's talk about the bag firstly. The bag that I have is the Tory Burch McGraw work tote bag. I believe I got this in the large, or actually the highest size though, and this retails currently for $3.98. I think when I bought it, it was on sale, or maybe it wasn't, but I highly recommend this bag. It's super high quality, as you can see. The only thing though is it's a work tote bag, so the inside is just like empty, like, and really big, so you can get your stuff lost. I recommend you get a bag organizer if you can. I haven't gotten one because I don't want to waste my money on that, because I hardly even carry a lot of stuff. So I absolutely love this bag because it fits on my shoulder perfectly. There's lots of space inside, which is super important, and it's also high quality. It hasn't torn or bent or done any of that. I highly recommend. Now that we've talked a little bit about the bag, let's go inside and see what we have inside the bag. Starting off, I usually would have my laptop, and the laptop that I use that my company gave me is the Microsoft Surface Pro 5, I believe. And I love this laptop because it's really compact, almost like my MacBook Pro. It's not heavy at all. I think the case I even added made it a little bit heavy. So I did get a case for my laptop, and yes, I do have like stickers on them. My university sticker is on here, and then some cute little stickers that I got from one of my team offsite. Absolutely love this laptop. I wouldn't buy a Windows laptop personally because I'm an Apple's girl, but since my company gave it to me, I'm super happy, because during my internship I was given a very bulky laptop that couldn't fit anywhere. So I highly recommend this laptop. Next, depending on my mood, I usually would take my iPad with me. I got the iPad because I wanted to stop writing on paper, but there's just something about writing on paper, really. Like, it just, I don't know about you guys, but I just enjoy writing and just putting out my ideas on paper. Whenever I don't have my jotter close to me, I would swap to my iPad. I can't remember what iPad this is. Apple iPad, and I think I got this maybe 2 years ago, to be honest, and I love this. Maybe when I have money, I will just go trade this in and get the newest version, even though I hardly use it. But that's why I haven't upgraded, because I hardly use this a lot, and I only use like the Procreate whenever I'm doing like thumbnails, which I hardly ever do on my iPad. Good idea. So instead of bringing out my laptop all the time that I need to create a thumbnail for YouTube, I can actually do all of that on my iPad. So I think I'm going to be using my iPad more. Yeah, so it's not a must-have, it's just a good to have, really. Oh, and then one thing I wanted to show you guys about my iPad pen is I did swap out the, don't know if you can see the tip. I swapped out the tip for this like really nice tip that looks like a ball pen. Not a ball pen, the one that is like really tiny. So because I find that my handwriting is better with this type of very tiny 0.5 mm as opposed to like the ball ones or stuff like that. So definitely made my handwriting better. And then I have two screen guards on my iPad. So one is an actual protector, and the top one is like a paper-like feel. So when you're writing, it gives that sensation or that feeling as if you're writing on paper, even though you're not writing on paper, really. So highly recommend it. Yeah, it's not a must-have, like I said, just a good to have. Then let's talk about my jotter. This is what I take with me literally every day. I have a bunch of to-do that I always start my day off with. Like you can see here, I absolutely love this. I got this from Walmart, and let me tell you, I have gone through a lot of journals. So when I tell you this is the real deal, then it's really the real deal. This is the Exceed one. I got it from Walmart, and I always buy it from Walmart. And I like this because one, it does doesn't bleed. Can you see how I've written here, like nothing is bleeding into the page. The paper feels really solid, and I think it was really affordable too. It was like maybe $10 or $9. You still get a good use of this. So I think I've used like 2 already. This is my 3rd one. And whenever I buy them, I buy the ruled version just because, yeah, if I'm like looking at stuff with the dotted lines, it doesn't always look like perfectly when I'm writing. It's never always perfectly straight. So I prefer to just go for the ruled version. Take girly without the calculator. I always carry a calculator with me. I don't know why, but I love money and I can't for the life of me figure out what 2 plus 2 is. I know it's 4, but like sometimes I'll need to calculate something, and I just love the feeling of like an actual calculator as opposed to using my mobile phone calculator. So if you're like that, let me know in the comment section. I always just throw this around because you never really know. For the day, I'm going to be working on Excel, which now thinking about, I'm like, okay, if I'm going to be working on Excel, I can use functions. But there are sometimes that my functions won't be working. Sometimes I would say equal sum, and then I put in bracket what I want, and then something is just messed up. So I'll just quickly use my calculator to get that done. Or maybe I'm calculating how much I'm going to collect for my husband. I'll just use a calculator. Yeah. And other times when I don't have this in my bag or I forget, I would just calculate on my mobile. So the next item I want to show you guys is stationery wallet. This one like maybe 4 years ago when I newly came to the US and I was trying to set up my workspace and my husband's workspace. I did get the one that comes as a 2-in-1. I gave my husband one. I'm sure he has trashed it, but I still have mine. And I usually would have highlighters. I love using highlighters for my to-do, especially when I have like the titles. I just like use the to just highlight it. It just gives me that sense of, okay, this is the focus for the day. So I love that. And I usually love using like different colors. This were the ones that were in here, but on my table I have like a neon purple, which is actually my favorite one to use. I have a couple of pencils as well. I have a sleeve case for my Apple pencil, and then I love this pen. This is the Pilot pen, and let me tell you why I love it, because of the tip. The tip is 0.05 or 0.07, and I love this because it just makes my handwriting better, and because it's so tiny, I get to write more on one line as opposed to using a bigger tipped pen. I also have an eraser. I have no idea why I have an eraser there. I have like smaller highlighters as well, and then just a bunch of pens because they always borrow mine. So yeah, that's what I have in my stationery purse. Like I said, just leave this in my bag anytime I need it. You know, it's in there and just very useful. So the next thing that I have is this purse. To be honest, I very quickly this morning was looking for this purse because usually I will have everything dumped inside my bag, because like I said, this is how the bag looks like literally empty. Just has like this sleeve where I would put like important stuff, and then it's just like, it's like the Louis Vuitton GM bag, never full bag, but this is like the affordable version, and I just love that it's black, it's sleek, it's just super gorgeous. Has a flat thing where you can see. And then one other thing I like to point out is whenever you put something, I mean, because you can see that the bag is like literally squishy, so it doesn't have a stand of its own. So depending on how much stuff you're putting, the side that has the largest amount of weight, it will lean more towards that side. Now let me talk about what I have in my miscellaneous bag. And here I would usually have like my hand cream, my mouse, my charger, mask, and all of that. So let's start off with my mouse. I don't know about you guys, when I'm doing office work, it just makes sense to use a mouse. I am not even kidding you. On my personal laptop, it makes total sense to use my fingers. I use my trackpad, you know, and that works perfectly. But I don't know, for work, and maybe because during work I'm like rushing and trying to get stuff done and out of the door, that I will need something more efficient than like the torture of my fingers. That's probably it, because I work longer at work than I do on my personal laptop. So I have this mouse by Logitech. This is the Logitech MX Master 3S. I love this mouse. This is my favorite. I would say maybe not get the wide version because they easily stain, and I've been trying to get the stain off, no luck. So if you have any ideas on how I can get the stain off, I would absolutely appreciate you. And it has like this mouse. Okay, one other thing I like about this is it scrolls horizontally, it also scrolls vertically, although the vertical scrolling is very slow. Don't know if you can see, I have to like do it all the way, whereas this one, can you see, it's still spinning, like it spins. Can you see? Yeah, I love this mouse. This is my favorite mouse. of all time. Next item I have is camera tripod. Most times when I go to the office, because I hardly ever go to the office, I like to just take my camera with me. So I would have this or my other tripod. This is the Sony Bluetooth tripod. Love this tripod, very sturdy. I've put like heavy lenses on my camera and it still held it well. The only thing I don't like is I wish, you know, I could increase the height and stuff, but I think the size they had it at is absolutely perfect. So you can take pictures with it, you can hit record. Like if I hit record now, it's gonna stop recording and then I can take photos here. I just absolutely love this. So the next thing I have is my Apple AirPods, and you might be wondering, why do you have this if I have the headset? So the headset I use for the gym, and sometimes I work on my work laptop, because for some reason Windows laptop has a bug for Apple AirPods, so you can't use any Apple AirPods Windows laptop, at least mine and the other colleagues that I've asked. Yeah, so this I don't use for work, but I use it to listen to music and just take calls if I'm in the office, you know, because it's more concealed than using an actual headset. That is why I have this. Oh, perfect. So this is the purple highlighter that I was telling you about. This is actually my favorite color. Not my favorite color, but like my favorite color to use to highlight, because it just does a really great job and it looks aesthetically pleasing. Girl, I don't know about you, but I have to choose something. Either it's a snack or it's a gum. So I always ensure that I have some form of gum in my bag. I don't know, if I'm not chewing something, I either would sleep or I would not be motivated. My favorite brand is Trident, just because, like, look at it. Like, it tastes good. It helps with the only thing though is that the gumminess doesn't last for long. So there's another one I usually would use when I want to chew something heavily gum. I think that is an actual chewing gum and not type. So there are two types. So this is what I would always have in my bag. Since I got my eyes lasered, I've been trying to wear like blue glasses whenever I'm working on the laptop. This one I got on Shein. It was super affordable and you can see how cute it looks. I do need to clean the frames, but other than that, it does a really good job of, I don't know, but I think it does a really good job of like blue lighting the light coming out of my monitor or laptop. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Very, very cheap to buy. I think I bought it like $2 on Shein. Okay, I would always have some form of perfume in my bag. So this one I got as a birthday, you know, one of those Sephora birthday stuff. So yeah, I have this and I love it. This is actually one of my favorite fragrance, My Way. And if I'm going, right now, I'm currently feeling the Prada Paradox Intense Eau de Perfume. Love that fragrance. This is similar to it, and I mean, comes in a small size, looks like this. So you basically open it this way and just dot it wherever you want. Let's put it here. Oh, smells so good. Makes me I feel expensive. So yeah, that's the perfume I would usually have. I would always have a form of lip gloss in my bag. Lately I've been digging this Fenty Heat, and this is the one in red. I know a lot of people will probably run away from this color, but this color is absolutely gorgeous. If I didn't have what I have on, I would actually just draw my lips with a brown lip liner and then just apply this. Looks absolutely stunning. So love it. I'm going to try to insert a picture of where I've done this and it came out. I have some more pencils, retractable pencils. I always have sunglasses in my bag, depending on which one is closest or which one I have in my bag. This is the one that is currently in my bag. This is the Tory Burch square Kira oversized glasses. Absolutely love it. I love that it does something for my eyes. Like I can see, but it's like dark. It's like using ND filter. So absolutely love this. I always have this in my, it's not my favorite for like going out, but if I'm like going to the office or something like that, you know, it's just. Then next I have my badge. I'm not going to show you, but I always have my badge in my bag because you can't get into the building without this unless you then go to the customer stand and then fill in some form. They give you like a temporary access card, but never forget this. Then I have a mask. Actually, I think I took some during my last on-site. Yeah, I just like having it in my bag extra, and like you can see that I haven't opened this just in case there's somebody there. I'm not about to get sick, okay? So it was my birthday June 9th, and a good friend of mine got me a gift, and then the gift came in with this hand cream. Absolutely love this hand cream. I've been wanting to get it too, so it was perfect timing. So it retracts like this, and And the good thing about it is it smells so good and you can immediately feel your hands being soft. So any form of hand cream works, but since I got this one, I swapped this out for my EOS hand cream. And then I have this fortune cookie that they gave me at the hotel that I stayed at during my last visit in Seattle. I don't know why I haven't eaten it. I just kept it in my bag. Then I'll usually have some jewelry. So depending on my mood, I would usually swap my rings. Like now I'm feeling like, okay, too empty. I can just put this on and then put this one on as well. And now we are properly dressed. Then some extra bracelets. I just have this in my bag. Yes, and that is pretty much everything that I have in my work bag. I know that me personally, I enjoy watching this kind of videos because it gives me ideas of what I could have in my bag and stuff like that. I usually would have like a face wipe, but I don't know why that is not in my bag, and then some form of makeup. So but usually when I go to the office, I am focusing more on skincare, so I won't have to be wearing heavy makeup all the time. I literally will just throw on a light foundation, set it, highlight, and just something like this, but without the lip, and I'm pretty much good to go. And the makeup will last all day. I just need to touch maybe towards the end of the day powder, so I'll usually have that powder in my bag. And that's pretty much everything that I have in my work bag. I hope you found this video super helpful and found it as one that gave you ideas on what you could potentially include in your work. If you have any questions or want to share what you have in your work bag or what work bag you prefer, please let me know in the comment section. I would absolutely appreciate that. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends who are work baddies, okay, just starting out their careers and looking for what to get for their work bag. This is super helpful. I wish I saw that when I was going to the office, my first job. So definitely found it helpful. I hope you do too, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe, and love you guys so much. Bye.